Hello, my beautiful people. Are you aware about the powers of artificial intelligence versus human power? So, everybody knows that artificial intelligence built by us, evolving with us, and it is our great creation that is growing alongside humanity. Artificial intelligence now write code, generate images, even mimic speak, draw paintings, write poetry, even hold conversation. But one thing that it cannot do, that is the emotional gap. It still can't genuinely understand or respond to human emotions, and that is only our superpower. AI is smart, but we are human. AI can stimulate empathy, but it does not feel it. That's only the human edge. That is our superpower. So, today, our topic is mastering your emotional intelligence, the key to success. It's the superpower that bridge between our head and heart. Now, think about the top people in your organization or school. What sets them apart usually is not just intelligence or the skill, it is emotional strength. So, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, manage, influence emotions in yourself and others so that you can make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and create a more meaningful impact. So here the example is of real life example is of Satya Nadella, who is the CEO of Microsoft. When Satya Nadella became CEO of Microsoft in 2014, the company was struggling with low morale, rigid culture, and focused on competition over collaboration. What Satya Nadella did, he instead of enforcing top-down directives, he focused on promoting growth mindset, encouraged empathy at all levels, not just as a soft skill, but as a core business strategy, listened deeply to everybody, and replaced know it all culture with a learn it all culture. And the result, everybody knows. So, why now EQ matters more than IQ? In the past, this intelligence quotient was seen as the ultimate measure of success. The smarter you were, the better your future is. But in today's complex, fast paced, people centered world, emotional intelligence is more critical than IQ. IQ help us to solve problems, but this emotional intelligence help us in solving people problem, understanding human, thrive in it, lead teams, and build trust. So now the real example is again here. There is an engineer A who is brilliant, top of the class, logical thinker, but impatient and poor at communication. Whereas engineer B is smart, resolve conflict, listen to everybody. So who you think performs better as a leader? Yes, of course, engineer B. Because people follow those who make them feel understood and valued. Now we'll talk about the five pillars of Daniel model of emotional intelligence. The first is self-awareness, knowing your own emotions. Second is self regulation, that is, managing your emotions healthily. And the third is motivation, being driven beyond external rewards. And the fourth is empathy, that everybody knows, understanding others' emotions, stepping into their shoes. And the fifth one is social skills, that is, managing relationships, the interpersonal skills. That is very important. Now we'll talk about the strategies to master emotional intelligence. This we can do by expanding our emotional vocabulary, practicing active listening, empathy, and pause before reacting. That is important. Now, first, we'll try to understand expanding emotional vocabulary. Having a wide vocabulary means being able to identify and express your emotion with precision, not just only I'm fine or I'm not fine. Just express yourself like I'm frustrated, I'm overwhelmed, I'm feeling left out, I'm anxious but hopeful. The more accurately you name your feelings, the better you can manage them. Communicate clearly and build empathy. You can't manage what you can't name. When you can't label emotion specifically, you can't reduce your emotional overwhelm. So brain science said that naming an emotion calms your amygdala. It activates your prefrontal cortex, helping you think more clearly and respond, not only react. Instead of just saying I'm upset, just express I'm disappointed because my effort was not recognized. Use the feeling bank. Now, the next is listen to understand, not just to reply. Active listening is fully focusing on the speaker, not just waiting for your turn to talk. It means hearing what they say, how they say, and what they feel. You're not just listening to respond, you are listening to connect. So, but here the true leaders and the emotionally intelligent people listen to respond. So here, the real life example again is a passive listener. If there is some stress, so he will say, "I'm really stressed about my deadline." A passive listener says, "Yeah, everybody is busy." An active listener asks, "What part is stressing you out the most? Is there anything I can help out?" This simple shift turns a moment of complaint into the moment of connection. You have to listen patiently. So the next is the pause before reacting. A moment of pause can prevent a lifetime of regret. It is the ability to slow down your emotional impulse, especially when triggered, so you respond with clarity, not just emotion. This tiny gap between stimulus and response is where emotional intelligence lives. Reacting instantly often means listening and letting anger, ego, or fear speak first. Pausing lets your logic and empathy catch up. Use 10-second rule. When triggered, pause, breathe, and ask, what is the best response, not the fastest one. Use this and practice this 10-second rule. And next is empathy and perspective taking. Step into their shoes, feel with, not just feel for. Empathy is the ability to understand and share another person's emotion. Perspective taking goes further. It is about seeing the world through their eyes, not yours. This practice is not about solving, it is about connecting. Now, what is the future of emotional intelligence? It is AI empathy, augmented empathy. Tech will read and respond to human emotions in real time. It becomes your new IQ. Emotional intelligence will outweigh the raw intellect in leadership and teamwork. Emotionally aware machines, digital therapists, AI will support mental wellness with emotionally intelligent guidance, empathy at scale, and the hybrid intelligence. And in the end, I would like to say that start small, listen more, react less, lead with empathy, because emotional intelligence is not just learned, it's practiced every day. I hope you like this topic of mine. If you like this topic, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.